Every morning begins with the same quiet ritual. The kettle hums, the steam rises, and the room slowly fills with warmth. For most people, tea is just a drink. For me, it's a friend, one that has stayed beside me through every season of my life. My first memory of tea goes back to childhood winters. My grandfather would sit in the courtyard, wrapped in his old shawl, sipping from a clay cup. The air smelled of dust, wood smoke, and boiling milk. He once let me take a small sip. It was bitter, strange, yet somehow comforting. I didn't understand it then. But that warmth would return to me again and again throughout life. In school, tea was my mother's way of saying she cared. Every afternoon, she'd bring me a cup while I studied. We didn't talk much, but somehow, silence between us felt full, like the tea had spoken for us. Years later, when I left for college, I missed that silence more than anything. College turned tea into my midnight companion. While friends ran on coffee, I stayed up with black tea, strong, simple, honest. At 2 a.m., when my eyes refused to stay open, I'd take one sip and feel like the world hadn't forgotten me. Tea didn't promise success. It simply said, "I'm here." Then came the real world: work, rent, deadlines, heartbreak. Life grew heavier, but the tea never changed. Every evening, I'd sit by my small window, watching rain trace lines on the glass, and hold a cup between my palms. That warmth reminded me I was still human, still capable of feeling peace even when nothing was going right. One day, a friend came over. We were both tired, from life, from everything. Words didn't come easily. So, I made tea. We sat in silence, sipping slowly. No advice, no noise, just two people breathing again. That's when I realized tea connects people the way words sometimes can't. It listens. It heals. Over the years, my tea changed its flavor, just like I did. Ginger on sick days, lemon on hot afternoons, cardamom on lazy Sundays. Each version had its own story, its own kind of comfort. It taught me something beautiful: life will keep changing, but comfort can still stay the same if you know where to look. Now, every morning, as the kettle begins to whistle, I smile. Outside, the world rushes. Inside, time slows down. I pour, stir, and breathe. The first sip always feels like coming home. Because tea isn't just a drink. It's patience, peace, and quiet friendship in a cup. And in a world that never stops talking, I found comfort in something that simply listens.